something everyone deserves access to. But the reality is, in Kenya alone, over 19 million people still live without clean water, let alone the rest of sub-Saharan Africa, where over 300 million people struggle with this issue.
With the population still growing, the need for clean water keeps rising. Unfortunately, water scarcity has been a huge issue for decades. We recently traveled to Kenya to see the impact of the water project firsthand and visited a range of schools that they work with.
We thought it was important to see the journey the community and children used to do before the water project installed those wells in the schools.
And on top of the long walks, the people who have to take these paths are also at risk of snakes.
So why do you think I'm looking left, right, down, up, left, left? I'm so scared right now.
It's terrifying.
And in this area, the kids in the school had to do this walk at least 4 times a day. There's nothing easy about this.
The water crisis doesn't just affect their health, it also affects their education. Children are having to disrupt their education multiple times a day to walk miles under the scorching sun, just to fetch water that's not even safe.
Getting water from places like this can put you at risk of diseases such as diarrhea, typhoid and dysentery.
This could take up to a third of their day, and this is a daily struggle. Access to clean water means so much more than just hydration.
It means better health, improved education and economic growth. Where communities have water, they can thrive.
So how did it feel when the water project brought the well?
I feel very excited.
Yeah, the smiles came out? Yeah, you guys have got some great smiles.
Traditionally, the simplest wells are hand-dug, costing many unskilled labourers their lives. The deep wells that the water project builds provide large communities with clean, safe water, can typically be up to 500 feet deep, which brings all sorts of challenges and are not cheap either. Right now, there isn't enough funds to get the equipment needed to build these deep wells, which is why your donation is so important.
This is why we're supporting the Water Project, a charity that's been fighting this crisis since 2006 by providing clean, reliable water sources to those in desperate need in sub-Saharan Africa.
This is the director of the regional service hub, Humphrey, who has been a huge part of bringing this dream to reality.
The pupils here have actually gotten sufficient time to concentrate in their studies, because before they would waste a lot of time going down the stream to get that same water.
Not only do these schools now have access to fresh, clean water, this also gives the local community the ability to share the facilities for day-to-day needs, providing water for livestock and crops for the village.
However, with the great promise clean water brings comes to an even greater responsibility: keep things working.
The water project have regular and systematic upkeep and care of the well to ensure its proper function and longevity and sustained water supply.
The work that the Water Project is doing is changing a lot of lives, but not enough. They need our help to continue this life-changing work.
So make sure you donate right now.
Or join us by liking, sharing and subscribing to the Water Project's content so we can introduce millions of more voices to this amazing cause to ensure everyone has access to their basic human right.
So please donate to the Water Project. They're doing amazing things. Please help them keep doing amazing things. But my friends, please donate now. Just £10 helps bring clean water to a child or community in need. £20 helps to keep the clean water flowing. This is the cost of the most frequently replaced part, a U-seal. But please donate whatever you can, because we want to build as many wells as possible in Africa. So make sure you go to thewaterproject.org/beta and donate now. It's so important, guys. And together we can really help change people's lives. Thank you.